He will be thrown out of Denmark too. Rest assured, the Allies will see to that. British forces have now landed at several points in Norway. At last, the news for which everyone in Britain had been hoping came through, and Britain rejoiced to know that fierce blows were now being struck at Hitler's plan to dominate Scandinavia. Our reply, a vast and complicated undertaking, was swift and successful. Already in the far north, the Nazis have been on the run. One can imagine Hitler's rage. His Norwegian plans upset, he might now strike elsewhere, strike with the ferocity of a cornered animal. Denmark being in his grip, the Allied diplomats left that country. The Polish minister and the French are seen on arrival at The Hague, complete with dogs. And the British minister with members of his family. It's reported that they were made to suffer indignities by the Nazis, but at any rate they're safe home. Holland was waiting anxiously. She was on the very edge of an erupting volcano. For who can say if Hitler will strike or when? Were his threats more than bluff? The Dutch people wondered and waited. And Sweden. Events were moving fast and Sweden must look to her defenses. Her army, for instance, far stronger than Norway. As for her navy, that is now almost as strong as the German navy, which has suffered tremendous losses. Hitler might turn to the Balkans. If so, perhaps the position of Italy would be clarified. At the moment, the Italian fleet was holding maneuvers which they described as perfectly normal, of course. Meanwhile, the Roman end of the Axis remained a rather doubtful quantity for everyone concerned. In any event, wherever the Nazis may spread the war, Britain still relies on her fleet, which with the Royal Air Force will continue to guard the empire. If war flares up on land, and constant threats of a blitzkrieg in the west may point to the truth, then Hitler's vaunted army will certainly be outfought. For the Allies are on their toes, ready for any assault. They have a just cause, indomitable courage, and they have the men. Armies of free men dedicated to victory. In the west, as on every front, the Allies stand firm, ready to return shell for shell, blow for blow.